Hello everyone and welcome back to X4. So in the last episode we got started on a mission, and yes, actually we have to walk up to the ship for this to register. So if you don't mind, first things first, let's just take a look at the state of our empire. So the Grand Exchange Station, yeah, we have no money, but let me take a look at the goods. Okay, we're still not quite where we need to be in terms of resource extraction. That is not great. Okay, wait. Uh-oh. That's a hive guard, and it is attacking one of our ships. Alright. First things first. I really should have done this a while ago. Also, why is that ship not contacting us? They should let us know as soon as they're under attack. Okay, first things first, let me get into the global orders, and can you guys please immediately escape as soon as you're under attack? For military ships, use judgment, that's fine. For, you know what, matters like just go through all of these. Found abandoned ship, if you can mark it, then mark it, that's fine. Although I do believe for this we need to have some nav beacons, but you know what, whatever. Or can you just tell me? You know what, it's fine. Next up, logbox. Logboxes I think I will just ignore, that's fine. Pirate harassment. Escape, but for military ships you can retaliate, that's fine. Contraband, ignore. Police interdiction, yeah, just comply. And that's about it, I think. Okay, then next up, I forgot that yes, we can actually set this one to be the global default behavior for travel restrictions. I will set it for civilian ships. There we go. Okay, so how is the ship doing? Okay, I think it escaped, so that's fine, but still not ideal. Now we have box ships in Grand Exchange. Tell you what, this guy is a little bit too far out, so tell you what, I will deactivate these resource probes. So maybe we can prevent them from going this far out. Basically, I do believe box ships usually spawn at the edge of the systems and they work their way in. Can you please move back to the center of the... There we go. Please don't be that far out. The rest of them, maybe we can deactivate this one as well, but I think this one should be okay. You know what, no. Let's just deactivate, and we will leave this one, and this one active. The other ones will not be active. Okay then. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think we can proceed. So, let's get off, and all we need to do is, first things first, we need to get to the ship that has been assigned to us, which happens to be right over there on landing pad 5. We don't need to deliver the medical supplies ourselves, this ship already has it, so we don't need to pay for it.
That's the ship. We'll grant you access now. Take good care of her. We don't have much in the budget for repairs.
Okay, it would have been a little bit more convenient if we didn't have to do this, but you know what, that's fine. We got the ship now. I will enable autopilot. Where do we need to take this one, by the way? We need to go... Oh, okay, there we go. Just Organ Prime. That should be fairly easy. Okay, in the meantime, let's just keep an eye on our empire. Can we buy one more man arena with this amount of money? I'm not sure. Obviously, as soon as we are done with this mission, I will sell this ship. I don't really want to keep it around. Anyways, let's just take a look. Can we buy another man arena with this money? Yes, we can, just barely. Yeah, we will be left with 4,000. That's fine. I want to keep expanding the fleet. By the way, can somebody please take care of this hive guard? Okay, so as far as I know, we just need to sell the medical supplies and we are done. So this one... Thank you.
Hello there, Captain. I understand you're delivering goods on behalf of Hatikvah. Please stand by while we run some checks. Hey, we did ask you to stay put. Anyway, the delivered goods were fine. Carry on, pilot.
Okay. Alright, now we just need to go back to the Hatikvah station and we should be able to proceed. It is going to be on that lane. Okay, I think I will land back on the station. I will sell this ship and maybe we can repurpose the money from it. Man arena is finished. Can you please get assigned to Group Alpha? Okay, how are we on the money? Ooh, lovely. At this point we got started on selling these wares once again. Very good. Hopefully we will start making more resources than we are using. I think we should be breaking even right around this part. I guess we will see. Oh wait, I think I overshot. Okay then, as I've said, I think I will sell this ship right away. I don't really plan on keeping it around. Let's just go and sell it to... I usually sell it to the Argon, so whatever. There we go, 183,000. Could be worse, could be better, I don't care. Okay then, so we need to talk to the representative once again, so let's go ahead and do so. By the way, how is the box situation in Grand Exchange? So far, seems to be... Wait. It's still here. Can somebody please take care of it? I don't like it hanging around.
I think we need to get the Argon police involved. Captain, good to see you back.
Ah, this must be the new recruit.
Things went smoothly, I take it. This is Dalbasta. He's been helping us in our efforts to expand our business.
That's one way of putting it.
As you may have heard, a Hatikvah freighter was destroyed earlier today. It seems that the Scale Plate Pact don't like the idea of us going clean.
Unfortunately, this is what happens when you act on bad intel.
That's something we're looking to improve on. If you're willing, I'd like you to help us. Our goal is to break all ties with Scale Plate, while making sure they don't continue harassing us.
Easier said than done, but with the right preparation, I'll have them eating out of your hand. I'll be on my ship. I look forward to working with you.
He's nothing if not confident. So, what do you say? Hatikvah have not had it easy in the years gone by. We traded with whoever was willing. They were chaotic times, and Scale Plate gave us an opportunity to grow. The Argons simply offer better trade and security prospects than Scale Plate ever could. I've known Dal for several years now. He's a very cunning and skilled analyst. When I was tasked to expand our trade operations, get closer to the Argon, I knew I needed him on board. Unfortunately, the Scale Plate Pact have proven to be rather erratic. Glad to hear it. I'll let Dal know. Just follow his instructions and you'll be fine. Why don't you go chase Dal down? I'm sure he'd want to show off his ship.
Okay, then let's go and talk to this Dal person. So he is right here. Okay. By the way, is the ship... No, the ship is still around. Okay, let me just take a look. We have plenty of defense fleets flying around, so why is nobody taking care of this hive guard? I don't like the fact that the local fleets are so inactive. Anyways, the guy is right there. Let's go and talk to him.
Ah, Captain. Welcome aboard my ship. She's a beauty, isn't she? She's equipped with the best surveillance and computing technology around. And you couldn't ask for a better crew. Handpicked them myself. So, what can I do for you? I'm here to give Hatikvah options on how to deal with their scale plate problem. I specialize in analyzing and resolving troublesome situations. But to do that, I need reliable information. The Hatikvah Free League has spent a lot of effort getting closer to the Argon Federation, as well as presenting itself as an up-and-coming economic power. It was decided that dealings with Scaleplate were to be scaled down in order to smooth any relations with local law enforcement. Scaleplate has taken this as an affront to their operations in the area. Now they want to play dirty. Eager to get started? How about we give you a nice, simple task to begin with? We need more information regarding Scaleplate supply lines and distribution methods. Anything to help us in predicting their movements and behavior. It's also something the local law enforcement would be interested in knowing. You'll be acquiring that data from one of their stations. For that, you'll need a computer worm to confuse their security protocols. Lucky for you, we can have one prepared in no time. You'll need a nimble ship, perhaps a scout. Just in case you need to get out of there quick. We'll send you the worm program when it's ready.
Okay then. So we need to get to one of the scale plate stations apparently. Well, thankfully we did encounter one. Yeah, right here. Let me see, that's 1, 2... that's a couple of jumps. We also have this one. Napoleon Memorial. I think this one might be slightly closer. Yeah, Argon Prime, Hatikvah's Fate, and there it is. I think we can do that fairly easily. Okay then, let me just take one last look at Grand Exchange. I really don't like this. If things get out of hand, we might need to fly back here and do a bit of guard duty. Also, I can see you guys moving out here. That is not ideal. I think a flag turret should be able to take care of the box ships relatively easily.
We've uploaded the worm to your ship database. Don't worry, don't do anything to your systems.
Okay, I think I might need to reorganize.
You can usually find some on poorly maintained stations. We leave it up to you which station to target. Just let the program do its thing.
Autopilot.
Okay, I will make my way to that report. I suppose we will see what happens. So we need to scan one of the data leaks apparently. That should be fairly easy. Anyways, let's keep an eye on the situation around these parts. Thankfully it switched targets, but still we are still very much in danger. Also, I expected these... Oh wait, there's another one. And it is attacking one of our ships. Thankfully, these are just hive guards and they are not in a group, so they are not exactly too dangerous, but still far from ideal.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Do we really need to go back to Grand Exchange and do guard duty ourselves? I really would prefer not to. Okay, I will stop. Let's go ahead and take care of this.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Autopilot. Engaged.
Yeah, unfortunately, our plans have to be put on hold for a second. Anyways, what is the money situation? Ooh, lovely. We have plenty of money, so even if we lose something, we can easily replace it, but I would prefer not to lose anything. In fact, I think I will set this one as our guidance target. So we have 2 hive guards. Well, that also means that there is very likely a lot more of them. Unfortunately, we are still not in the position where we can buy a decent fleet to safeguard our ships, which is not ideal. Can you guys please move out of there? Remove all orders and just move here. Maybe that will help. I really don't like them being all the way out there. Okay, what is Tiberius doing these days? It's only 57,000 credit. I don't think that is a very good, you know, trade amount. Let me just take a look. So you are doing superfluid coolant. I think I will take that one off the list. So superfluid coolant, don't bother with those. That is not a lucrative enough investment. So there we go, and we can, yeah, reset the trade offers now. Okay, where are we now? Okay, we are moving towards the 18 billion jump gate. Well, we are moving, but not quite as fast as I would like. What about the other one? Okay, I think that one gave up. That's good news. Anyways, Tiberius, what are you going to go for next?
Entering system. 18 billion.
Okay, so the next one, 34,000. That is still not quite as expensive as I would like. So let's take a look. You are going for graphene. Yeah, I have been noticing that you are going for graphenes a lot, but that is not quite as lucrative. So you know what? Let's just take that one off the list as well. Confirm. Also, yeah, please don't collide with asteroids. There we go. We really don't want to get hauled up right now. Anyways, with graphene off the list, let's see what you do next. Anyways, ooh, now we have 2 hive guards in the area. Definitely need to take care of this. Do I really need to download the fresh response fleet mod? I would really rather not use mods for this playthrough. Anyways, I will set this one as the guidance because this one is closer. Thankfully, they are lone ships, so they shouldn't be a big problem for us. I wonder if this is the same. Obviously, I didn't check the registration number, so this one might be a different hive guard. than the one that was chasing our ship earlier. Anyways, we can turn off the autopilot now and let's see what we are dealing with.
Entering system. Brand exchange.
Can you please target us instead? There we go, finally. I'm still getting used to the power of the combat thrusters. The boost is very powerful, so I really overshoot most of the time. There we go. Took a bit longer than I wanted, but we got there in the end. So let's scoop up whatever they dropped. That's a tuning software and fuel injector. That's fine. Let's take care of the next one. And there we go. Yeah, having the plasma turrets can really come in handy sometime. Anyways, let's scoop up whatever this is. That is Nevidium oxide, that's fine. So, anyone else? Okay, so far it looks like this is it, but obviously it is not ideal that they are not present in the sector. Very far from ideal. Also, it doesn't really help that the Baronite ships are also purple. I can't tell them apart, but still not great. Anyways, what is the money situation these days? Ooh, lovely. It is building up quite nicely. And yes, I think at this point we are bringing in more raw resources than we are using, so I think we can stop buying more ships at this point. Maybe we can start replacing the drills, but other than that I think we are good. Now, given the situation with the bugs, we might want to start upgrading our ships, because right now they are the bare basic and that is far from ideal. Okay then. That is the equipment dock that is very far away. If you are going to go for shields, I would like to use the Taladi shields because I do believe they are the best ones, right? So if I want to buy a ship, let me just get the information about these. So shields, encyclopedia, there we go. So M shield. So for example, the Mark 1 medium organ shield, they give us 5100, the Taladi 5600, that's better obviously. What about the Terrans? 5400, Boron 51, that's about the same as the Terrans. So yeah, the Taladi shields are a bit better. What about recharge rate? 25. Slightly worse than the Argon, but not by much. Delay is 0.5 seconds. 0.57, yeah. I think the amount of extra capacity really offsets the other downsides. So yeah, I think we will go for the Lodi shields. I do believe the Manorinas have the Mark 1 shields, right? Yeah, Mark 1. But they do have the Teladi shields already. Okay, I suppose we can set up a template and see what that gives us. So, buy a ship and let's see how we can upgrade. So right now, I do believe we have all around Mark 1 and the absolute basic, right? Yes. Okay, let me just take a look. Travel charge time is very important for this. Basically, we want to make sure that these guys can escape as fast as possible. So it's all 6 seconds. Okay. Well, in that case, I suppose combat drives are the best choice. Either way, because that should make them slightly better at boosting away. So let's go for Combat Mark 2. The thrusters. Well, since we are not really going to fight, I don't think this one gives us anything special. That's just the maneuverability, so I think we can leave this one as all-around Mark 1. As for the shields, obviously Mark 2 shields all around. Yeah, the drills will have to stay as the mining drills, obviously. Now turrets. I mean, we could go and maybe equip them with organ black turrets maybe. But you know what? No turrets. That's fine. As for the software, yeah, this one can stay as it is. That's fine. That doesn't really impact anything. And maybe some flares, although I never still really seen the bugs using missiles, so I don't think this is going to be relevant at this very moment. So yeah, I don't think we need to worry about this one. And obviously we need a service crew now, and that is going to be 588. Okay, I will save this one. Let me just double check. So Combat Mark 2, all around Mark 1, the best shields that we can buy, and the mining drill, and that is all we are going to change. And the service crew, obviously. Okay, I will save this one as replacement 1. Obviously we will replace them with something better later on, but this is the first one that we will use. Okay, we have a new important message. First things first, let's make sure nothing else is going on. Yeah, so far we seem to be in the clear. So now that we have the template, I suppose we can start sending the Manorinas over to be upgraded. So if we want to do it in the shipyard and get the replacement 1, that will cost us 189. Okay, what about the equipment dock? Oh yeah, that's a lot cheaper. Obviously, we'll go for this one. So, add to shopping list and confirm order. Then the next one. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do this basically like this. We have to do this one by one. At least as far as I know. You know what? Let me just check. If I select everyone and tell them all to upgrade to the new loadout shopping list, that will only do it for one of them, unfortunately. Yeah. So that's going to be, yeah, this one. This one is already set. Yeah, just give me a second, please. I will take care of this real quick. Okay, so the Manorinas are set to be upgraded. The question is, should we do it for the drill as well, or should we just replace them with more Manorinas? I think we will start replacing them slowly. for the extra carrying capacity, I think that will be worth it. For now, I will just let these guys finish with their current task and then they can go and get upgraded. That's going to be fine. Okay, so if you want to sell these guys, if I want to sell them, for example, here, sell ship, that's going to be 239, 263, that's better, obviously. Okay, I will not do it right now. I think I will just set up a new template for these guys as well. So upgrade ship here. Let's have the combat Mark II. Oh, that's Mark 1, Mark II, please, thank you. Then the all-around Mark 1 thruster, that's fine. And obviously the Mark II shields, but unfortunately these guys can only have one shield. Yeah. Okay, I will not set these guys up with a new template after all. It's just simply not worth it. We have to replace them. Yeah, unfortunate, but cannot be helped. I really want to give these guys as much survivability as possible, because now we are in the situation where we have bad guys harassing us. By the way, what is this? Energy cells dropped. Why is that there? Oh yeah, by the way, how is the construction? Construction is finished, so now we have 3 landing pads. Tell you what, Tiberius, when you have nothing else to do, can you please come and empty out the construction storage and just sell whatever you can? That's fine. Yeah. I really don't want to have the construction platform hanging around. It's really not necessary. Okay, then what is the money situation now? 200,000, that's all right. I will empty it out, and at this point I think we can give the heretics and station the research funds. That's only 330,000, so let's go for it. We just need to buy these resources and we can get started on the docking module research. Anyways, I think at this point maybe it's safe to leave. I am not 100% sure, but maybe. Okay, from here, the closest scale plate, as far as I can tell, is going to be this one. Yeah, let's go for it.
Autopilot engaged.
And obviously I will try to keep an eye on this sector. I really don't like leaving this place, but we have to do other stuff right now. Okay then. I guess I will see you either if we arrive or if anything happens around here. Okay then. I guess I will see you if anything happens. Oh, wait a second. We did get a message that we have a scale plate base in Grand Exchange 3. Okay then. Well, in that case we are turning around. We might not need to go a long way away. Let me just take a look. So Grand Exchange 3. So they said that we have a scale plate station around these parts somewhere. Okay then, let's start guidance here, and I suppose I will use the video enhancement goggles to take a look around.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, thankfully we don't need to go too far away, so if anything happens we can still come back relatively quickly. Which I suppose is a slight... Oh, wait, there we go. Uh-oh. Guidance. We need to take care of this right now. In fact, can you guys please remove all orders, leave right now. We need to take care of these guys extremely quickly. Okay, thankfully we turned around just in time. Oh geez. Okay, this episode is not turning out exactly as I was hoping for.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay then, now this is going to be a bigger fleet, or well, not a fleet, maybe more like a task force. So we might want to save before we engage, because they might actually hurt us pretty badly. Anyways, how far are they? 50. Okay, I will save right now. Okay, so the last time we did get smoked quite badly. So tell you what, I will draw attention as much as we can. I will allow the ship to escape, and then I think we will relieve ourselves, because this is way too much right now. So quick before the ship gets smoked as well. Maybe... There we go. So draw attention away from the trader and allow it to escape. Sorry, not trader, the miner. Okay, so that one is now attacking us. Let's make sure all of them are focusing on us. Once they do, we will leave them behind. There we go. What about you? Can you please look at me instead of the ship? And quickly, because that one is already quite damaged. What about you? Please leave it alone. Also the ship, can you please escape as fast as possible now? So, how is it? Okay, it is leaving, good. So I suppose we can leave as well, but instead of just leaving randomly, where is the Taladi fleet? There you are. I will try to draw them to it. Are you following us? More or less. Or maybe we just need to keep them busy for a little while. Oh jeez. Yep. I really don't like that these guys have beam weapons, which means we cannot really dodge their attacks. So if they really want to attack us and they face us, we are smoked. And that is far from ideal, obviously. Is anybody coming? Not really. They are right here and they are doing nothing. Okay, I will boost. Yeah. And obviously any attack will immediately get us out of travel mode, which is far from ideal. Yeah, there we go, once again. Excuse me, Taladi, can you please come and help me? I would appreciate it. Okay, are they coming towards us? I think they are. Okay, they are following us, so we are herding them towards... There we go, finally. They seem to be being taken care of. Finally. Okay, I really don't like that we have to do this kind of stuff, but... Well, we are not in the position of doing this ourselves right now. Well, this one we can take care of it. This one is alone, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Finally. Okay, I feel safer already. Anyways, that was a Kion crystal. What else did they drop? That is a high energy catalyst. What else? That's it. There were 3 of them, so shouldn't there be 3 dropped containers? Oh well, let's pick this up real quick and we can move on with our business. Okay, let me take care of this and then we'll take a look at that scale plate station. Also, we need to repair the ship as well. That one has been banged up quite a bit. So anyways, let's go and scoop this up. Good. And which one got damaged? This one, Manorina. Oh geez. Can you please go and get upgraded right now? So behavior. Wait, didn't I tell you to get upgraded? Okay, can you please do so? So upgrade, get the replacement one, and obviously get repaired as well. Okay, confirm order, and that's it. Do it right now. In fact, I really should tell all of them to get upgraded immediately. So yeah, don't mind, just change equipment now. Do it before anything else happens. Didn't I tell you to get upgraded too? Please don't delay. Oh wait, this one is already upgraded apparently. Replacement one, yeah, this one is fine. Good. What about you? You are being upgraded, that's good. And you... yeah, stop mining and get changed. Thank you. Yeah, it's far away, but it's necessary. Okay, what is the money situation? It is... ooh, nice. Thank you. At this point, we are in the position where we can start replacing these drills, I think. But let's give it a bit more time. I want to make sure that we have quite a good bank balance before we do anything else. So anyways, let's start moving to Grand Exchange 3 and let's see if we can find that scale plate station. Also, at this point I am tempted to replace the Tiberius with a Teladi freighter, because this, yeah, as much as I love the Mercury from the earlier games, sorry, not Mercury, the... yeah, it is the Mercury, right? Yeah, the Mercury. So as much as I love the Mercury from the earlier games, that is far from being the best trader. So at some point we might want to replace this guy, because this one can carry, let me just check, 8200, but a Lodi ship. Yeah, 15,000. Needless to say, that is a lot more. So if we were using a Teladi ship, they could give us a lot more trade volume, and needless to say, that would be ideal. Wait, did I tell you to do it here? You know what, fine. For the repairs, I am willing to do it right here. That's okay. Everyone else, please use the equipment dock. So this one was upgraded correctly, right? Yeah, Mark II shields, Mark II combat engines. So yeah, I think this is going to be okay. This should make them a little bit more survivable. Okay then, so we are in Grand Exchange 3.
Grand Exchange 3.
Let's make a quick sensor sweep. Okay, the station is not at this end. If it was, we would have picked up already. Okay, let's take a look at these parts. With 1 million in the bank, I think we might be able to start replacing the drills. The question is, do we want to buy the basic man arenas and then send them to be upgraded? Or do we want to just go ahead and buy the better ones already? So if you want to buy the upgraded versions already, that is going to cost us 500,000. So basically we will need to pay around 300 after we sell the drills. Yeah, that is quite expensive. So maybe we can replace 2 or 3 of them. That would be 2 more miners in a lot better position, I suppose. Anyways, I think I will make a scan.
Disengaged.
Yeah, right around here. Okay, I think at this point the best thing we can do is just go for some of the known stations. Okay, let's go for that. I wonder... Napoleon... You know what? I think we have a scale plate station at the end of this highway, right? I think so. Also, what is this? Apparent dignitary. Oh, right, one of the boron missions. Okay, tell you what, I think I will travel through this one. I think that is a scale plate location at the end of this highway. Let's go for it.
Engaged.
It's better to go for, well, at least something potential, because this one is a little bit unreliable. Anyways, keep an eye on this place. Obviously, we do not want to get surprised. So far, so good. Also, why are you guys going all the way out there? These resource probes are deactivated. So this shouldn't be available to you, only this place. Yeah, you should only be operating inside the green area, not out there. I don't like it. Anyways, I think all of the man arenas have been upgraded, so let's just make sure everyone is exactly correct. So shield and engine, good. Okay, the man arenas have been upgraded. Very glad to see. I think I will just keep on building up some money. At some point I will commit to replacing the drills. Also, Should I give them flak turrets? Because I think a flak turret might be good enough protection for these guys, at least from the box ships. Maybe not from the Queen's Guard, but I think Hive Guards and Protectors, they should be taken care of relatively easily. I might consider that. If you wanted to, let's just check. So one of the Manorinas, can you please check what it would be like if we wanted to upgrade at the Organ Station? So upgrade, and for the turrets, get a couple of flags. That would be 100,000 only. That is actually pretty good. Also, if you replace the shields with Mark II organ ones, oh yeah, about 1,000 less HP, which is not great. In fact, 1,200. For 100,000, I am tempted to give them the turrets. I don't like the idea of them sticking around, but well, they do have the behavior set to flee immediately, and the turrets can just fire as they are fleeing.
System. Nobilious fortune.
Should we or shouldn't we? Because the problem is that the beam turrets really make it hard for them to keep maintaining the travel mode.
Entering Nobilious fortune 2.
Okay, so we are in the system.
Autopilot.
Let's just hop on the highway and see what's at the end. As I've said, I do vaguely remember it being a scale plate station, but as usual, I might be completely wrong on that. So please don't take this as gospel. Let's just go ahead and find out together. Now, this is going to be a long one because, well, this is a very long highway. Okay, as you might have seen, I did scan along the way, and we have, well, this is technically a scale plate station, so I think we are in luck. Okay, before we do anything else, obviously, let's take a look at this place, and so far it looks okay. Obviously, I will decide if I want to give the Manorinas the stuff in between episodes. For now, I will just leave them alone. Anyways, let's go ahead and scan for a data leak.
If you have any spacesuit EMP mines, you could use them to expose further leaks. This is Dal. We're getting data from the worm program. Good work. We'll get out of there safely.
Yep, as expected, they are not quite happy with us, but that's fine. We got this part of the missions finished, so that's good enough. Okay, I will not scan on the way back. Obviously, there is no need. By the way, what did we discover? Station, object, station, okay, and an object. You know what? Since we are in the area, I will check what kind of station this is, and I think we can call the episode there. Okay then. Well, I think by the time you see this episode, I might have recorded the next one, but either way, If you have any input whether or not I should give the Manorinas some flak turrets, please let me know, but I might have already decided by the time you see this episode anyway, so well, either way, please chime in if you want to.
This is Dal.
We've had another freighter targeted by scale plate. No casualties this time, but they're limping home. I hope you found something we can use to make them think twice.
It just so happens that we've gathered a wealth of information on their logistics, thanks to the new recruit. We're prepared to do some harassment of our own.
I'm sick of us being toyed with. I leave it up to you, Dal. Just don't go overboard.
It seems that we have a new mission. I already have something in mind. I'll send you information on the materials you'll need.
Okay, so we need to remote detonator secure. Yeah, we need to make a bomb. Okay then, I will take care of that in the next episode. As I said, I think this is going to be it for this one. If you have any input whether or not I should buy flak turrets for the miners, please let me know. I am leaning towards buying them, but I will decide, I suppose. Anyways, I think all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you'd like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.